Good morning. It is day 101. I really enjoyed yesterday. Yesterday was a social day. Got up and got on my way and was travelling along the side of a hill, which is a theme for the day. Got up into a nice open bit with flowers and nice views, and then back into the forest. Heard a whole lot of frogs from ages away before their lake. Did drop down closer to their lake. That was pretty cool. And then bumped into Bolo. Walked with him for about 20 minutes, just chatting away, and then took off. And then at a road, saw two hikers on the other side, and it was Crow and Yuki. So I haven't seen them since Te Hachapi. So we chatted and then we took off. I walked in the middle of them and we talked. And I'm not sure exactly how long it was, but it was several hours, which is the longest I walked with anyone. But I was really enjoying it. They were setting a nice pace. And yeah, conversation was good. So walked with them till we stopped for lunch. So it was those two, and then Bolo caught up, and then Happy Feet, their other guy, which is a Tento pass, he caught up. 4 of us, or 5 of us, sitting down to lunch. I was going, wow. And then the 2 guys that I had seen the previous day, they turned up. So, wow, overload of people. I stayed for a little while, but I was ready to go, so I took off. Had a lovely afternoon, dropped down quite a long way down to a river, and then just before the bridge bumped into Genius Finger, who I haven't seen since before Warner Springs, before she had a name, a trail name. And then I continued climbing. Felt really strong going up the hills, which is great. Filled up with some water, and then went to the campsite where there was a guy there. Didn't actually catch his trail name, and he was sheltering from the mosquitoes because the mosquitoes really love that place. They were everywhere, really annoying me. I think I got a couple of bites, but I don't know. I'm not scratching them, so hopefully they'll go away and I won't react to them. Yeah, so hurriedly put up my tent, found the perfect branch for a bear hang. Wow. And first try, got my rock over. Woohoo! It usually takes at least 3 or 4 tries to do it, but nah, first try. That is a really good height for a change. Had finished off dinner, hung my bag, and Genius Fingers had turned up, and the 2 guys had turned up. They had passed me after lunch, running down the hill, but they stopped at the river for a swim, which is how I got back in front. So, wow, 5 other people at the campsite. Yeah, but everyone was really quiet and we settled in. I chatted with the guy that was there before I turned up, just while I had dinner, and then, yeah, I went to sleep to the sound of the whine of mosquitoes. This morning, packing up, and the guys, they were just on the other side of the track, probably about 20-30 metres away. They asked if I got visited during the night. I said no, and they were being annoyed by a bear last night. So I said, oh, where was your food? In their tent. No wonder they were being annoyed by a bear. The other 2 that camped near me had beer cans, and that's actually something, if I'm going to camp with other people, I'm going to find out what they're doing with their food. So if they're just going to have it in their tent, then I'm actually not going to sleep near them. So yeah, there was a bear last night. Didn't hear it, didn't see it. So everyone else has been seeing bears at irregular intervals, and I still haven't seen one. Today is a whole lot of ups and downs and along the sides of hills. I think up 5 miles of steady uphill to get to the top of the ridge. Some ridge walking, some dropping, yeah. So no snow. Not expecting to see a lot of snow today, maybe in the odd patch, but yay! I found out the 2 young guys, they went through the Sierras. They are the first person I have seen or have met that went through the Sierras. The guy that was at the campsite when I turned up, he was the standard, and that he got to Kearsarge and then flipped. It's funny the reactions I get from people when you know, they ask the standard question now about the Sierras, and I go, yep, I went through. The looks that I'm getting is go, whoa! And then when I say I went through by myself, it's like, whoa! So, yeah. I don't do it for the praise of others, but it is quite nice having that sort of reaction. Here's a bit of a view. Sun's in the way a bit, but pretty. The hill is it's a nice gradient. It's not as steep as that last little bit before camping last night, and there's a few variations in vegetation. The pines, and then you get into the more open bit with the different vegetation. So yeah, very pretty. I'm liking it. Whoop. A few obstacles like this, and then back onto beautiful paths. That's a decent sized one. There's my foot. Hey. I am still climbing. Whoa, this feels weird. I'm not on the side of a hill. I'm actually on the top of a hill. That's a novel experience. Still climbing, but a bit more gently now. Back to the side of the hill. I can see it. I think it's going along there and around. I know I'm on ridge lines for a while yet. Butterflies seem to be really loving this little flower. Need to get used to the lizards skittering around my feet again. There was another. And waited till I just about stood on it before moving. Hey, look at that. There you go. Yeah, that's alright. Here's the trail. Going along and just looking at the forest with hill after hill of forest stretching into the distance, which is beautiful. These yellow flowers are starting to look a little sad now. Nearing the end of the season for them, unfortunately. They're always just so cheerful and beautiful. Oh, the views have opened up. Give you a bit more of a panorama. Forests, forests. Oh, tiny patch of snow up in the distance. Pretty cool. I can't believe how tiny some of these little lizards are. They're obviously just hatched. They are teeny. Oh, this is just so bright. Crimson. And getting back into the trees and the shrubs again. Stream crossing! Uh-oh! Yeah, streams have sort of changed their nature now. Hey, it's lovely. 2 trail angels offering their cabin. I won't partake because I'm focused on Belden. So it's off the trail a bit. So I'll continue. The trail's just up there and I am standing on Lookout Rock with some beautiful views. Pretty cool. Look at that. Standing on the cliffs. It's a squirrel.
Hey, I'm Fritter, like apple fritter, and I'm hiking northbound. I did the AT last year, and we're just past the Sierra now. Like, life is good. Blueberries are coming in. Life is great.
So Frida was the guy that was at the campsite when I arrived last night, so it's nice to have a name now. I love finding out how people got their trail names. Sometimes there's two versions depending who they're talking to. There's the PG version and then there's the real version. Hey, PCT North. Only 2 miles to the road. That's pretty cool. And then the second road, and 8 miles. And then Belden is only 27 miles away. And look, trail magic, someone's put some a water cache and books. Okay, interesting concept. I'm sure there are several people who appreciate it. Personally, I'm not going to be carrying a book. I have all my books on my phone. 27 miles to food. And no, I'm not going to push and try and get it done today. I'm going to try and keep today to around 25 miles. And that leaves a nice, easy morning jaunt tomorrow to the food. There's a very early berry. I don't know what it is. Look at that. It's the only one. Nothing else has got anything like that. Don't know if it's edible, so I'm going to leave it alone. Pretty with all of the lupins, and I've been noticing these cute little bumblebees. Don't have a lot of yellow on them. They are mainly black with just a small yellow highlight. It's just turned 10 o'clock and I've already eaten all of my morning snacks and I'm still hungry. Oh, Belden is going to be really good to try and satisfy this hunger. Of course, it's typical I don't get the hiker hunger just coming into a town where I can then make sure I resupply extra for the next leg. It had to wait till I was out of town and then have to wait all the way until my next resupply point. Being hungry, not fair. Oh, the smell along here is beautiful. I think it's these white ones which are actually doing the smelling. Whew, lovely. That's a brave chipmunk, just sitting there looking at me. Oh, snow! No! It's a brave little spot of snow. I don't know how that one survived so long. I thought maybe today I was going to be able to say my first day not seen snow, but no, thanks to that little patch, I've now seen snow for the day. I hope that's all. At the edge of the forest here, just basically paralleling the road for a little while before we cross it. Very, very green here. There's a couple of little streams to cross. Big difference. Oh, wow, major sealed road. Bucks Lake is what it's called. Oh, I get a bridge for this one. That's a hiker who is just enjoying walking bare feet every now and again. He's figuring it's going to slow him down so that the snow melts more. He flipped at Kennedy Meadows, so he completely skipped the Sierras Took some time off, went back in at Truckee after a day, went back out again, and then flipped to a place, I think he called it Weed, so 1,500 miles, and then it's been coming back. And he said from there to here, he had less than, if you added it all up, less than 4 hours of snow, and little really easy patches, which is great to hear. If I get one more southbounder saying the same thing, then my crampons are going to be mailed forward because there'll be no need to be carrying them anymore. But I've learned with the southbounders just to double check what they're saying, because they all have different perceptions of what snow is, whether it's 100% coverage or patchy or what it is. So yeah, one more report just to confirm that, and I can ditch my crampons. Woohoo! These are cute, little weeny shiny ones. They look like marshmallows, so they make me want to eat them. Maybe that's just my hiker hunger. I want to eat everything at the moment. This tree's got pimples. It's interesting, this tree, but not the trees all around it. None of the trees around it. Just that one. So, heading along the side of the hill. The main road is somewhere down below. Every now and again it's closer and then further away. And slowly climbing up to Bucks Pass, where I'll cross another big road. Finally got the names of the two guys who for 3 days now I've been seeing. I left camp before them. They passed me when I stopped at Lookout Rock. I passed, well, not them, their packs on the trail, which you can imply what was happening. And then when I stopped to talk to the last hiker, they passed me. Now they're filtering water, and I've passed them. So their trail names are, the blonde guy is Space Boy, and the other guy is Sherlock. So yeah, now it's not just the boys. I have some names for them. Okay.
Gaper.
Lullaby.
Butch. A Mom Spaghetti.
So these three are going south and Gaper's going north. So I'll be seeing him again, and good luck for you guys.
Thanks.
You have the joys of the snow ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Going through an area with younger pines at the moment. That means there's no shade. I didn't realise quite how hot it is today, because I've been in shade most of the time, but whew, it is warm. That's where I've just come from. This is Buck Summit. Alright, there's toilets down there, a few cars. I am crossing. Not a lot of traffic here. I wonder if those are all day hikers. There you go. Buck Summit, Pacific Crest Trail. Nice. And alright, so 19 miles, that's the one that I'm after. Someone's high-tech walking pole. Rail register. This will be the first one in a long, long, long time. Oh, it is. Ooh. Oh, messy riding. That's it, done. Lots of these, but these are the biggest blooms on them. Dreen, Bucks Lake Wilderness, Plumas National Forest. This must be a popular trail, it's so wide. Some nice open meadows there. And that's the trail I've done. Arrived, there were a man and a lady. They're also going northbound. They spent the night in Bucks Lake last night, but they're probably going to get through to Belden today. So I just sat here and lovely spot in the shade, had lunch, had lots of, well, some snacks. I've decided all of tomorrow's snacks I've now reallocated for this afternoon, and tomorrow hopefully it'll only be a short distance left. It shouldn't be any more than 10 miles tomorrow, so I'll just have to go without any snacks and eat when I get to Belden, because yeah, even though I've just had lunch, I'm still slightly hungry. Beautiful colour, this beetle. Gorgeous. Whoop. Such a beautiful smell from these. Still climbing. Got quite a big climb to do, and then the rest of the day is up on the ridges, up and down over the ridges, so yeah, should be nice once I finish this climb. All the different varieties of green all the way across, really beautiful. That's the hill I'm climbing up. So actually I'm over halfway, which is good. Now, I was seeing crimson flowers that look like this before, but these are purple. That's pretty. Look at the delicate colours on it. Wow, absolutely. Very, very pretty. It's a little small clear patch. Whoa, snow across the trail. Oh, it's a pretty solid clump of snow now. A few more little patches up here. More than just one patch. There's a few. Looks like there's a few more ahead too. Lots of footprints. No doubt on which way to go. And a baby traverse. Across the slope of the snow. Hope the camera's picking up this frog noise. Just come along that trail. That water must be pretty chilly, and they're still out there. I can see some actually underwater. Can't see any on dry land. Bit of a view opening up. It's actually some flat ground way, way, way over there. PCT, no arrows. But Belden, 14.3. So yep, that's where I'm heading. 14.3. Here's these bumblebees again. Quite dark. Oh, that one's got a good load on it. Look at the legs. Yeah, they're quite dark. Just the yellow front and back, which is interesting. More snow? Oh dear. Definitely not a snow-free day. Lost the track slightly in there. Got back on. But yeah, almost solid snow for a little bit. Looks like we're going to be clear of it soon. lake teasing me down there. I'm hoping we'll get to an open bit so I can actually see it. Yeah. There you go, 2 lakes down there. I passed the couple that I met just before I had my lunch. It's quite nice to be actually catching up to people and passing people. Yeah, I think my legs are really adjusting quite well now. Today, very few little niggles. They're feeling pretty good. It'd be beautiful views at those rocks over there and the lakes down the bottom. Just can't see it through the trees. Obstacle. This section's had quite a few little snow patches and a lot of downed trees. So, a bit of mixed terrain to have to negotiate. There you go, finally I can see that lake clearly, and there's another little one there and a bigger one there as well. Looks like the last of the snow patches. The lake's still down there and into a bit more open area with the dead trees, unfortunately, but it's lovely being able to see the views. I had a few more snow patches. And there's some down there, but look at that beautiful lake. I just saw a long-tail lizard. Big long thing. Thankfully I saw the front before the back. Otherwise, it's a different butterfly. Yeah, thankfully I saw it first. Otherwise I would have thought it was a snake disappearing into the bush. Now I can see it all. So when I first saw the lake, I was along there. Yeah. Not bad views, I guess. I think they'll do. To get my GPS out for that, but could not figure out where the track was going. But now I found one of the markers and I found the track for now. All of the rocks here are on an angle. Someone pushed them all over. It's all the same rocky area I showed in the last view, and it's starting to open up over this side. And that's where I'm heading. Come around a bit further because now you can see the little lakes below. This looks like a more substantial snow patch. Lassen National Forest, 15 miles. Tahoe National Forest, 55 miles. I didn't realise Lassen was quite close, so close. Alright, I'll take the low route. Rather than go up and over that snowdrift and down the steep bit, I'll just go around. And the track, I'm pretty sure, is just at the base there. And that was a southbound, I think French, judging by the accent. Right, down the snow. Good little stream from all the snow melt. Another tributary coming in. These are cute. Right, I still love the shape of these as they're opening. So I have a creek crossing on a bridge. See how steady this bridge is? Whoa, that's not the steadiest of bridges. Clear Creek looks deep. That looks like wet feet. Yeah. I'll see if there's a log. I'll see if this works. That worked. Along that log, up to there, over to this log, onto the bank, and it's only a couple of metres downstream from the main crossing point. Yeah. However, I do need to go to the main crossing point and get some water. Right, yes, I need some water. Right, all filled up with water, ready for camping wherever. I had a look at the map, and there's a number of sites in 2 to 3 miles, so we'll see what my distance reveal is at 5:30, which is in 25 minutes. And then from there we'll decide which of the camping spots to choose. Can't remember if I've shown you these ones. Cute flowers, and now here's the scale. They're actually teeny little things. A little carpet of them. Little lake in here, and a whole lot of flying insects. Ooh, might have to keep my mouth shut as I go through all of these. Lots of little weeny insects everywhere. This is a lovely section with all the ferns. This is beautiful. Got a lake opened up to the left, which is nice. A lot of downed trees on this section, so this is just the easiest way to travel. I went where I could get up, now I can get down. And it is now 17:30, so I've just checked my distance, and a little further than I thought. It is 24.1 miles. So I said I wanted my max to be around 25, and that puts me in line with the first of the campsites up on the ridge, because I'd really like to get out of this lowland where the mosquitoes are all over the place. Get up onto the ridge, hopefully with a bit of a breeze to keep them at bay. So looking at around another mile to go. Just a few caterpillars. I think they like this flower. That's where I've come from, and this is the views that I'm looking at now. Very open. Way down in the valley there is the road that tomorrow I'll drop down to. On this really sandy wide path, which is quite nice, and quite nice looking at all the shrubs down below, and should be just around the corner for the campsite, but I think it might be a little windy. I know I wanted a bit of a breeze, but I think it might be a bit too windy, so I'll have to see. There's some lovely spots, just a bit concerned about the wind. The views out this side, yeah, pretty cool. So there's a campsite a little further ahead, so I might go and see if it's a little bit more sheltered than this. Spied this spot just off the trail, and because of the bushes are a bit higher around it, it's actually a whole lot more sheltered. So I'm going to set up here.